From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Jenna Prestininsi with today's Free Press Voice Briefing. It's Wednesday, June 14th, 2023.
This is J.C. Reindl with the Detroit Free Press. The cost of car insurance is going up for everyone in Michigan starting July 1st. That is when new and higher catastrophic claims fees kick in. The higher fees are happening because of a deficit in the statewide fund that pays for medical services for catastrophically injured car crash survivors. Drivers who choose unlimited lifetime medical coverage, known as PIP, will be charged $122 a year, up from $86. Drivers who choose any other PIP option will be charged $48 for deficit recoupment. The $3.7 billion deficit in the catastrophic fund happened for several reasons. They include a drop in the stock market, a court case decision, and those $400 refund checks that went out to drivers last year.
I'm Clara Hendrickson for the Detroit Free Press. Detroiters pay to train new police officers who leave to work in the suburbs. That exodus costs the city millions of dollars, according to the city's assistant police chief. But under a new law approved by Governor Gretchen Whitmer Tuesday, Detroit could recover the costs of training officers who don't stick around or encourage newly trained officers not to leave the city's police force in the first place. Michigan law currently bars employers from receiving fees and forms of remuneration as a condition of employment. But the bill signed into law by Whitmer would create an exception for law enforcement agencies, allowing them to recoup training costs from new recruits who spend fewer than 4 years with the agency. The legislation creates a sliding scale for repaying training costs based on how long an officer spends at a police department before leaving to work at another law enforcement agency.
I'm Andrew Burkle with the Free Press Sports Department, and as summer approaches its official start, Detroit Tigers President of Baseball Operations Scott Harris made a rare public appearance on Tuesday. And while he didn't take questions from the media at the Detroit Economic Club meeting, he did give some valuable insight. The appearance came one day after the Tigers snapped a 9-game losing streak with a walk-off capping a 5-run comeback. Needless to say, Harris must have been glad the meeting was on Tuesday instead of Monday. But despite the ice-cold start to the month of June, Harris is seemingly feeling good about the progress the Tigers have made. You don't have to hear Harris speak often to learn he's very fond of walks. No, not like strolls along the river on Belle Isle. We're talking base on balls, the kind you need 4 bad pitches to earn. At the meeting on Tuesday, Harris highlighted how the Tigers have leaped up the rankings in walks, both on offense and defense, with pitchers going from 20th to 4th in the category and batters going from 2nd to last to 8th. Now, as Detroit sports fans know as well as anyone, rebuilds don't happen overnight. Harris said his job is to look under the hood of the car and see what processes the franchise is using. After taking a look at the engine, he said he's seen real signs of progress. For more stories like this, head to the sports section of our website at freep.com/sports.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com.